That's good.
Appreciate it.
That's real good.
Appreciate it.
Get that man the Oscar right now.
That
Appreciate
was
you.
a lot of
Appreciate
words
you.
on your show. That's awesome. I was
Man,
trying to remember.
I
like,
need you in my next movie
that's
now.
Right. Listen.
Listen. Uncle Shelton is in Florida, and trust me, he's a part of the
Is that
Cosby
where you
Show
at right now?
Network. What you say?
Is that where he's coming in? He's coming in from Florida.
Yes, because Uncle Shelton's
Wow.
been with the Coyote Man Show Network for a long time, and he moved to Florida, got married, had children, and
Okay.
just left us high and dry.
Oh, see.
Thank God for
Oh,
technology, Uncle Shelton.
yes. Thank God for technology.
Technology.
Yes.
I had to pick up the pieces because poor Coyote was brokenhearted because that was his right hand and still is, man, in comedy and acting. I'm
Yeah,
giving you
man.
your roses still,
He's got
Uncle
skills.
Shelton.
Yes.
I
Even though
appreciate you.
and he
Appreciate
came to visit us, and he was definitely proud of everything that we have established here at the Coyote Man Show Network, and he will be flown back here when we are doing our one of the stars for the Small Change Court. And what character are you playing, Uncle Shelton? Are you still playing Super High?
Oh yeah, I get high.
Yeah, I seen that.
You get high. I gotta take him to church one time. High.
So what are you tried to save those kids in that burning building, sir?
I
Caused
smoke.
more damage.
No. I smoke all that.
What made you
The
run
cops
there?
wouldn't do it.
Okay.
The firefighters, they was chasing another fire. So
Okay.
it was all on me.
Okay.
And I smoked all of it.
But you weren't concerned about the children or the people that was in the building. What attracted you to the fire?
The smoke.
Because you're not a
I
real
mean,
superhero. You're not.
I say the kids, they got out. But I got high. You get high.
Well, sir, we will be pressing more charges against you for all of your fraudulent and what we call fraudulent superhero tactics. Because you're making you're causing more damage than you are helping people.
Nah. Some of it is legalized now. You gotta get me on that.
Sir, from what I understand, you can hardly see. So how are you able to be quote unquote a superhero? Your eyes are always up in the top of your head. So how on earth are you an official superhero with the name Super High?
You
And
know,
I know
it's
Coyote is not here to defend you today.
it, but Miss Sanji, you do realize one of the medicinal purposes of my favorites. It helps glaucoma. So I'm straight.
You straight,
Yeah.
sir. It don't look like it. You got one eye on top of your head and the other one's down at the bottom. You cannot see. You are a hazard and a menace to society.
That's why you behind the microphone. And I run into the building and say the truth. This is my lane. You know what my name is.
What's your name, sir? Because, we
Go
don't say
ahead
your
and say
name
the
around
name.
here because every
Say
time
the
we
name.
say the name Super High, we got to hear what?
I get high. You get high.
So that's why we don't say your name anymore. We say sir. Because we know every time we say the name, what? Every time we say what?
Name. You
Every
can
time
Super
we
High?
say what?
Sir?
Every
I
time we say
get
what? Super High.
Super High. Oh,
You get high.
We got to hear this song. So, guys, we will be casting for that. And when this does air, anybody that's interested in being a part of the productions. And Derek, you have some stuff coming up too. they can come, even if they want to be a part of the show and do some monologues here. We're definitely looking for actors to come in and just perform here and kind of help people have a better idea of how it's not easy, entertaining people. And we know we have rappers, we have singers, we have all types of people coming in, but we want to start bringing the actors in here. Derek, you were saying something about that earlier, Stroman.
Yeah, I'm sorry, saying something about what bringing actors in.
Yes, I mean, we just need to start putting the word out. They can come here and do some casting for some projects that
So
we got up and coming.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up here. I personally, I'm working on a couple projects. One of them's called the Black Heart. It's called Black Heart, really,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going pretty well. We've shot a couple trailers. We're actually almost done the pilot episode. It's a just kind of an urban tale. It's supposed to be a little bit more high end kind of gangster, so not your typical just like street peddling type hustlers. So the way the writer director created it, it's meant to be more of similar to what Scarface was
Right,
and
I want to do something like
Al
that.
Pacino was. It's when you do stuff like that, you gotta incorporate a little bit more. So production value has to increase. You know what I mean? You can't just use your typical block stuff, corner stuff, because when you try to um, put these gangsters on that level where you're dealing with million to billionaires, you got to up the stakes
That's
in
true.
what you're presenting to an audience.
That's
So
true.
it's a little tricky, and it's a little bit more costly to try to get locations like that. You can't be dealing with the Russian mob, the
Mm.
Italian mob, just in your backyard. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to try. You got to try to be able to show them a little something. So we're pulling it off for now, but
Mm-hmm.
when you do productions like that, what we're doing is we're looking for investors. So we'll pitch it to
Mm.
distribution is what we do nowadays. That's what I do. So I'll work with somebody. The discussion is, okay, look, let's see if anybody is interested in this production. Let's send it away to an investor or a distribution. Let them go over it. You can write a script. You can write a really good script, right?
Mm-hmm.
uh, and send it away. Obviously you copyright your stuff and you say, hey,
Yes.
you guys like my story. We call it a Bible. You have it all stacked, everything top to bottom, where you're going to shoot at, uh,
Mm.
the amount of lines each actor has. Okay. Again, shot locations, um, everything, dialogue, all of it has to be included in what we call, well, we've dubbed it the Bible, and just a book. And you don't have to shoot one shot of your film. You could submit that book to
Mm.
them and say, there it is. And it's basically handing them a whole movie, and they'll go through it. They'll say, hey, it's a good concept, and that's what it is. The concept. What are you talking about? Beginning, middle, end. And if it's something that's gravitating, then they'll say, hey, yeah, we'll buy it from you. So there's in this industry now, in the film industry now, especially the independent level, uh, Hollywood is looking for content. They're looking for something new, something refreshing. So if you got a good idea, you can submit it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you want to protect yourself. Make sure your
Right.
stuff is written, because people will they'll steal from you in a heartbeat. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? But save you some time, and people will hand you some money, and you do what you want to do with whatever they pay you for your idea, your concept. But they will then own it, and you will just be
Right.
considered
Oh Lord.
a part creator.
So if you want to
But
remain an independent, you just don't submit it, and you just have to absorb all the cost.
okay, so if you want to do it like yes, the answer is yes. If you want to do it like that, which that's also something we do. So this is where I'm at now. I'll do a combination of both of what I'm about to say. The alternative is don't submit your stuff. Shoot your own productions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can premiere them places, and kind of absorb some of what you put into the
Mm-hmm.
production. If
Right.
if you're supporting your own production, that means you don't have a financer or a budget. The budget is coming out of your own pockets, right?
So you create your
So
own budget, or you're getting the
you
funds
create
from donors, right? People that
if
donate or invest in your business.
if if you can talk them into that, if they see it as something worth investing their coin. If not, you do it yourself, pay for it yourself. You premiere it somewhere at a theater. Theaters, you can rent out theaters for reasonable prices. The Senator is not